Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. As you have seen my title, there is a storm of news coming out regarding Manchester United transfer related news. So yeah man, and we will get into a lot of stuff today. We have a lot of things to cover today regarding Rasmus HOJLUND, regarding Andre ONANA, regarding there is a link coming out regarding KOLO MUANI and all the selling stuff as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. So there is some quotation coming out from Laurie Whitwell. He has said that Man United have offered players plus cash for Rasmus HOJLUND, but Atalanta are insisting they want just money. Man United view Atalanta's 85 million valuation of Rasmus HOJLUND and excessive. And now the tricky part. Man United will move on from HOJLUND if they can't find a compromise with Atalanta over a transfer fee. Randall KOLO MUANI is among the other options. I mean, seriously, man. With all the drama that's been going on with us, now we have to, listen to this kind of thing, that 85 million for Rasmus HOJLUND. I mean, seriously, if it's true, if it is really true, I mean, this is disgusting, man. If Atalanta is seriously asking and they're expecting to get paid 85 million for a player who haven't even started in the last season, in the majority of the match he didn't start. So yeah, man, I really don't know what to say here, believe me, because this just shows you that how any other club behaves when it comes to Manchester United. They ask for stupid amount of money. I really hope that it is not true, because if it is true, I don't think that going for HOJLUND would make any sense. Why would a club spend 85 million on a young talent who haven't been starting the matches for Atalanta themselves, where I can buy players like KOLO MUANI? If I can go 15 to 20, maybe 10 to 15 million up, we can even sign Harry Kane. So yeah, I don't think that there is any point to pursue that deal with Atalanta if they're really sticking with that 85 million shit, man. I really must say that. Rohit is saying, hi brother, hi Rohit. Atalanta's head of senior recruitment is Lee Congredon, who United dealt with during the negotiations for Harry Maguire with Leicester. He got 80 million for Maguire and sees Man United knocking for HOJLUND, so no surprise that he has doubled his price tag and asked for 85. Someone to tell him, we don't have Ed Woodward anymore. Yeah man, seriously. I mean, are they kidding us? After all the time that we have been spending, I know that we haven't formally bid for Rasmus HOJLUND yet, but we were, kind of guessing. Even Manchester United have held some talks with Atalanta's, agents as well. But yeah, I really don't think that 85 million was ever mentioned. Even in those conversations, in those unofficial conversations as well, I'm pretty sure if they put up an 85 million price tag up front for Rasmus HOJLUND, we wouldn't have spent a minute over there. We wouldn't have done that. It's as simple as that. Believe me or not. I know that what you have said just, Rohit, that yeah, that guy have made, look stupid one time. I really don't think that Erik ten Hag would let that happen again. I really don't think so. And that was an Ole era. And I have said so many times that we are seeing some changes, maybe some little changes, but we are seeing, noticing some changes regarding our transfer market situation after Erik ten Hag arrived. So yeah, man, I really don't think that, he will comply with that shit. He shouldn't, absolutely shouldn't. This is stupid. This is actually stupid, man, for asking that much of money. Hi, Indrajit. United did not deal with him, if I understand you correctly. He dealt with United because that Maguire deal is technical knockout for him, Woodward. Yeah, man, sure. Shreyans is saying that 85 million for who? As he scored 100 goals for his club. United should be Mitrovic and think Mason Greenwood is even better than him. I mean, seriously, man, we can joke about it, we can do, but is it, how many times I have said you guys that football has become everything about money? There is no moral left, not at all. There is not an ounce of moral left in football. Believe me or not, because it is what it is. It is the harsh reality. It may be hard to accept us as fans. but it is, man. So I really don't know what Manchester United would do from now on, from this point forward. After we already know that we won't move on, we wouldn't have moved on to that, HOJLUND deal. Not before we have secured the ONANA deal as well. So yeah, man, I know that we are in a verge of securing ONANA deal. We are going to talk about this as well. The Lottie Whitwell came and said out this as well regarding ONANA, but the news are, kind of changed after that. But the first news that came out was there is still work to be done with personal terms and the transfer fee for Andre Onana. However, key talks are taking place. Should the Andre Onana deal not happen, Dean Henderson is seen as a credible candidate for the starting keeper role. I don't know what to react to this as well, man. I mean, what the hell is going on? We were in the verge of signing Andre Onana and we would have moved on with HOJLUND, but now there are news coming up that HOJLUND's price tag is 85 million, and now that we could not, there is a possibility, maybe a thin possibility that we can move on from Onana deal. But to give your mind some peace, I will also say that there are some news coming out in the last few hours. Actually, the news I just read you out, it was in our time, it was in evening. So yeah, but now there are some other news coming out. It is from Manchester United Evening News. They are saying, a report from Sport Italia this afternoon says Inter are due to hold a conference call with United to close a deal for Andre Onana. And this particular news is circulating in every UK outlet, man. That Inter Milan is going to hold a conference call with United tonight. So let's see. It says the Italian club wish to complete the transfer by tomorrow and will accept the apparent 47 million bid tabled by United over the weekend. It adds Onana himself is ready to be United's number one. See, man, the only thing we were arguing about for the past few days regarding Andre Onana deal was we valued Onana as 47 million and Inter valued Onana as 51 million. So it's basically 4 million. We are fighting for that 4 million and we are wasting time. We are wasting time for that 4 million pound, man. Just 4 million pound. Is it really matter that much? When you compare it with, the time we are wasting, we still don't know when Onana will arrive in Manchester, when he will finish his medical in Carrington, and then only he will be able to join us in our core matches. So I really don't know, man, what to say about this. If we are wasting our precious time in transfer window for that mere 4 million, I really don't know what to react with Manchester United. And we know this is established that Manchester United negotiators are shitty, but this crossed the limits, man. Hello Gautam, thank you for joining, man. Saying he has no idea who's handling negotiations now. Woodward and Co messed the club out. Now we are facing the consequences. Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. I have said that. Maybe Woodward have left the club, but he had left some, dead wood with us that we are carrying till date. Dead woods like, Maguire, McTominay, Martial, you say it, and they all are there, right? Still now. They are still there. We have no use with those players, but they are still training with us. They are looking forward to that US tour as well, I'm pretty sure. So I really don't know what the hell Manchester United is thinking right now when it comes to this kind of situations. They should handle from now on. See, the thing is that the past is past. We can't change that. We can't change that. But the one thing we can do from the past is to learn from that. Our team, our negotiators, the agents who are handling all those stuff, they should learn from the mistakes we have done earlier. We should not repeat that. We should not indulge a club asking stupid amount of money for a player which he clearly does not deserve, man. So yeah. Hello Prithviraj, thank you for joining, man. He's saying that I thought today should be Onana's day. How come we left it and start discussing HOJLUND? Atlanta is not willing to sell a striker that has only 9 goals and 2 assists in 32 games. Garnacho is better player than the guy. Say Onana's deal should be completed first. Yeah, Onana's deal will complete first, man. Believe me. As I have said so many times, our negotiators can't deal with couple of deals at a time. So they will move on from one to another. But yeah, as we were, starting the, I don't know, the primary stage of, talking regarding HOJLUND. We have talked earlier as well with Atlanta's agent regarding HOJLUND, but there were nowhere they mentioned that his price is going to be 85 million. This is stupid. Why would we go for a player like HOJLUND when we can get Harry Kane in 100 million? I really don't know who would, or maybe a player like KOLO. I would prefer KOLO over HOJLUND any day, any time. Believe me. As I have said that I respect our manager, I respect Erik ten Hag, I respect his choices. So I will always support him in his decisions if he thinks that Rasmus HOJLUND is a better fit than KOLO in his play style, what he is going to play, So yeah, I think that would have been good. But when it comes to the price tag, if it's really 85 million, I'm pretty sure not only Manchester United, no other club will, indulge with that kind of shit. It does not work that way. You cannot. I still remember that they asked for. I mean, they got at least 36 to 40 million for Amad Diallo when we bought Amad from Atlanta. They made us overpaid in regarding on that player as well. But 36-40 is one thing. But asking 85 million, that is just shamelessness, man. That just shows you how desperate other clubs get when it comes to dealing with Manchester United. Seriously. And this is not a new trick, though I must say that. We are seeing, quite this kind of shit every time we are dealing with, players, this particular transfer market, as we have seen with Mason Mount. We went in for Mason Mount. Chelsea wasn't agreeing to sell us with the money was the issue. So we were, spreading the rumor that, if you don't sell us Mason Mount, we will go for Caicedo. And they sold us Mason Mount. It's the oldest trick in the book. We are doing the same thing with ONANA. If you are not selling us ONANA for 47 million, we have another goalkeeper. We have a goalkeeper ourselves, Dean Henderson. We will opt for that option. And same as Rasmus HOJLUND, that if you are not opting for our bid, our price, if you are asking for a stupid amount of money like 85 million, we would not indulge you and we would maybe go for KOLO MUANI. So this is the trick Manchester United is using prominently. If I am the guy who can recognize this from, I don't know, thousands of miles away, I'm pretty sure the guys who are dealing with those deals are pretty, the thing is pretty prominent in their eyes as well. I hope so. I think so. Yeah, man. Purvain is saying that I think he's got his umbilical cord tied around 85 million pounds. Criminal like him. I don't know, man. What is happening with this, man? Rajiv is saying Woodward and Ole are no longer with us. Just carry your HOJLUND. Yeah, man, absolutely. As I said, we should not indulge them no matter what happens. No matter what happens. Believe me, and see, the thing is that I know that we have got some exciting young talents. I have spoken about it in my video today in the afternoon. So yeah, I don't know how many of you guys have checked it out. I will say that again. That yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, right? That we have some exciting young talents and all that stuff. But believe me, we should not be keeping in mind if players like Mainu can be a Casemiro backup at some point of time, it's okay. But we can't keep that in mind that he will be the Casemiro backup this season. This won't happen, man. This should not happen. This would be like, we are giving thumbs up to the Glazers. That is exactly what the Glazers want from us. And see, if you don't trust me, just listen to me about this analysis, how they have treated our academy players for the past few years, and you will understand that there is a pattern. They get two things out of them. Either they can get money out of them, and either they save money out of them. And how do they do that? We have seen that they have let go of players like, Zidane Iqbal this year. We have lost Garner in the year before, and they just sell them in the price they get. They do not negotiate. They do not play a hard ball to get. They just let them go because they are earning some money out of it. And if they are not selling a player, we are pushing them into our club, and that way they will be able to save some money so that we don't have to go out and buy some other players. If Mainu gets selected as a Casemiro backup, then I'm pretty sure that we will not be going for Amrabat, right? And that makes sense for the Glazers. That is exactly what the Glazers wants us to think, believe me or not. If academy players were such a big deal, if they can do such a huge job, I am not taking anything away from that win which they had yesterday. That was fantastic, but believe me or not, that was a relegated league side. That was a relegated league side. If that was Manchester City, if that was Manchester City's first squad, if that was Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, or maybe teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich's first squad, they would be mugged over there. They would have been robbed over there. Believe they would get butchered at every point of time. Do you really think that a player like MUANI have that ability to stop Kevin De Bruyne? You really think so, guys? It will not happen. It will absolutely not happen. But we are thinking that way because that is what exactly Glazer have done to us. Our expectations are so low maybe in our unconscious mind, we know that we won't be going out for Casemiro backup. So let's settle with MUANI. That is exactly what they want. And we will not let them do that. Believe me, guys. Yeah, if MUANI proves himself, and you know what? You can't just put up an academy player and put in the first team squad and expect him to play brilliantly. That never happened, and that will never happen. Believe me, guys. We have seen how Garnacho came into our squad. He will not even be starting the matches in the coming year as well. And that is how it should go regarding the young players. You should give them their sweet time they need. They need some odd 20-30 minutes in some matches. They will get started in some matches as well, giving the rest to the senior players. But that is exactly how it should go. You cannot expect a young player like that to be a backup for Casemiro. You just can't expect that. You cannot expect that. Believe me, guys. Anyway, Rahul is saying, hi Rahul, thank you man for joining. Give them Maguire, Spider-Man, swap them out. Yeah, man. If they think that Rasmus HOJLUND could be 85 million, I would say that Maguire could be 150 million. Yeah. They should give us HOJLUND and some 65 million extra as well. We should do those. At least we should say them that way. At least that way, they will understand that how stupid it sounds. When you say it out loud, it just sounds stupid, man. It does sound stupid. I don't know what they are thinking by putting a price tag of 85 million on Rasmus HOJLUND. I really don't know. Shivan is saying hello. Hello, Shivan. Thank you, man, for joining. I don't believe for 1 minute that Dean Henderson will become number one. If we don't get Onana, it's a smoke screen just like we did in the Mount deal when we said he was in Caicedo when we clearly wasn't. Exactly, man. That is exactly what I just said. We have seen that happening in every deal actually. Now we are doing the same with Rasmus HOJLUND deal as well. If you can't give us Rasmus HOJLUND in a reasonable price, the price we are asking for, we will go for KOLO MUANI. I don't know if it's a smoke screen or not, but it does make sense. If we are going to spend that huge amount of money, I'm pretty sure Erik ten Hag will not allow that much money spent on Rasmus HOJLUND. I'm pretty sure of that, man, at the very least. Neither are not sleep. We are familiar with the game. Yeah, man, absolutely. But honestly, Henderson actually would fit into the Erik ten Hag playing style than David De Gea did. The way he came off his line clearing opposition long ball is actually good. I wouldn't mind giving him a chance as long as he mentally committed to be our number one. Man, Prithviraj, man. Believe me. If it was going to happen, it would have happened a long time ago. And see, the thing is that Henderson does not want to be a part of this team. He has clearly mentioned that in the last year, that he does not care for Manchester United. He wants to move on from this club. He thinks it's a bit toxic in here. So as a manager, as a Manchester United fan, I would never allow a player who thinks of my club as that way. I will not allow them to play. Believe me or not, I really don't think that Erik ten Hag would opt for Henderson. If we can't get the Onana deal done, I'm pretty sure we will move on with some other goalkeepers. There are other goalkeepers out there. Goalkeepers like Diego Costa, goalkeepers like David Raya. So there are goalkeepers out there. It's not like that Onana is the only one. But yeah, Erik ten Hag wanted Andre Onana, but as the news are coming out that they will hold a conference call tonight, and Inter Milan is actually, want to make that deal happen tomorrow. At the very latest, they themselves want to make that deal happen. As we all know, they also need that money. They are knee deep in financial fair play as well, just like us. So they need money as well to buy new players. So I don't think delaying the process would give them any kind of profit other than losses, man. So I really don't think that they will delay as much as we are thinking that they could. They would not do that. Hello Tomoy, thank you for joining, man. Especially Eric Ten Hag. I see us getting Onana because Inter wants to sell too. And we are just 5 to 10 PM short on Inter's valuation. Same happened with Pound. Yeah, man, we are 4 million. To be more precise, we are 4 million short. They are asking for 51 and we are going with 47. And we are wasting some time over that 4 million. Believe me, is 4 million that costly when it comes to when you compare it with the amount of time we are taking, the matches he is missing, the amount of time he could have played with us, wrapped up his mind around Manchester United, around that squad, that how the game, he need a coordination time as well. You can't expect, if you are expecting Onana to be that kind of goalkeeper who will, play out from the back, he needs the coordination with all the players as well. He should know which players, will take a run, how long they will go, in which period of time they will do that. So yeah, with all those stats going around, he needs time to settle in the team as well. So if we had to pay 2-3 million extra to do that faster, we should have done that. But it's Manchester United for you, man. We will delay a sale even if it's for 2 or 3 or 4 million. Yeah, we have done that earlier and we are still doing it. Hello, Ritesh. Thank you for asking, man. Thank you for joining, man. 32 appearances for Atlanta last season with 9 goals and 2 assists. But Atlanta have said they want the staggering 85.5 million for Rasmus HOJLUND. Surely we won't entertain that. We won't, man. Believe me, Ritesh, we are not going to entertain that idea. And why would we? See, the first thing, we don't have the money. Okay, we do not have 85 million to spend on a striker. If we have that kind of money, we would have gone for Harry Kane. Believe me or not, if that was the case. So obviously, we will not entertain that aspect of HOJLUND's deal. We will definitely not do that. There are some news coming out regarding the sale as well, that Everton has made a bid around 15 million for Elanga, and also that Nottingham Forest wants Elanga and Dean Henderson as well. And I guess, and to be very honest, I think that there is a player in Elanga. There is definitely a player in Elanga. We should not waste that talent by keeping him much longer. I'm pretty sure he is not in the plan of Eric Ten Hag. I don't see him playing for us in the coming seasons. So yeah, there is a player in him. We shouldn't waste we should not let that talent go to waste. So we need to let him go out, whether it's Everton or whether it's Nottingham Forest, whoever they choose, whoever Elanga choose. I think that should happen. We are also connected that West Ham have shown some real interest on McTominay as well as Newcastle. So there are players we can make money out of, at least 50 to 55 million or maybe 60 million. And I'm excluding players like Harry Maguire, players like Martial, players like Van de Beek, Eric Bailly, Alex Telles, Brendan Williams. I'm removing all those players. I'm keeping aside all those players. Without selling all those players, we still can accumulate 50 to 60 million pounds. I really don't know what the hell we are waiting for. I really don't know what is the signal that they are actually waiting for. If selling is the only way we can buy new players, I really don't know what we are waiting for, man. I really don't know. Hello, Osman. Thank you for joining, man. Osman is saying, is it now that they have slapped an outrageous fee on his head, we realize he is not worth the deal? I've always mentioned that we need to complete, and this boy won't bring us the immediate glory we are prior to signing. He is not even up to the standards of Julian Alvarez, let alone Haaland. Even Haaland didn't cost 60 million bucks. Exactly, man. See, the thing is that if you check my older videos, man, you will see that how many times I have said HOJLUND is a kind of player who should be an understudy to players like Harry Kane. Believe me, I guess that was Eric Ten Hag's initial plan. But as we do not have the budget to go out and buy a player like Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen, we were opting for Rasmus HOJLUND. But if Atlanta is going to be stupid, let them be stupid. We should not indulge them even for a single second. We should not. If our budget is for Rasmus Hojlund, as we have heard, as the links, as the news has came out, that we are willing to pay 40 to 45 million and maybe 5 million in add-ons, 5-10 million in add-ons for Rasmus Hojlund. If they are going to make that deal happen, if Atlanta is, comply with us, with our proposition, it's okay. If not, then we should move the path on, man. We should not waste a single moment. I do not care if Hojlund wants to join us. It's good that Hojlund wants to join us, but you can't pay 85 million to 90 million for a player just because he wants to join us. It does not work that way. So yeah, man. Hi Devoshi, thank you for joining, man. There is no argument or need for long talks on this guy's behalf. United need a proven goal scorer to win the league. Period. Absolutely, man. And you know what the most disgusting thing right now for me at the very least, we have already played our first preseason match. In the coming week, we will play our next preseason match, and from there we will go to US and have our tour matches over there as well. I guess in USA we will play at least 4 to 5 matches, I guess. So yeah, and we still don't have a striker. If you compare it, our squad right now is actually worse than what we had when we finished our last season. At least we had a striker. I know that he was as shit as it can be, but we still had Weghorst, right? We still had David De Gea with us, but right now we are going out and attending our preseason matches without our number one goalkeeper, without a striker, without a Casemiro backup, without a centre back, which we were trying to pull that deal regarding Kim Min-jae, and I don't know. And you will see, even Manchester United knows that how fucked up they are. That is the exact reason they are milking Mason Mount like a Jersey cow. They are milking Mason Mount. Even if he wears a clock, there is a post. If he wears a new shirt, there is an update. If he walks in the ground, there is an update. If he went for a shit, there is an update. So yeah, they are milking Mason Mount as much as they can. See our next number 7 man, it's Mason Mount. He is not even in the England squad. I do not want to be negative. I do not want to negate the process. I do not want that. But the way they are treating Mason Mount, like we have signed Mbappe, man. Seriously, that we have got Mbappe in 55 million. That is the way they are reacting at the very least. So yeah, they are milking Mason Mount as a Jersey fucking cow, man. And they should stop that. It's just disgusting to see that our club is behaving that way. We have become such a shit that after signing one player, we get so much excited, and that's it. We go to our hibernation mode and can't able to do any other signings in time. Anyway, man, I'm getting hyper. I'm sorry for that, man. Siddharth, that's right. United are too reluctant when it comes to transfers. They are never serious until it's panic they buy. Exactly, man. And that is the exact reason we end up, giving more money than it should be. Seriously, I mean, how many times we will do that? I will never understand. How many times we will go through that process? As we all know that Eric Ten Hag gave the interview yesterday, after the match, after the post-match conference he had, he said that he's happy with the player he's got, but he also said that this is the time when a manager gives all the attention to the squad about how they're going to play. And if you do not have the squad who are going to play in the next season, how will you do that? It doesn't make sense. It's a nonsense football. It will be a nonsense football in the coming season as well. You will see that we are losing points in the very first match or maybe second match or maybe third match, which we have seen in the past year happening. If we are going to sign the players as late as we can be, then that is going to happen. We will lose points early in the season. That is exactly what is going to happen. Prashanjit is saying that we should walk away immediately and tell his agent to sort it with Inter first. When they came to a figure of 40 million, we can spend time on this, else we can look for other options. No, I don't think that Inter would want to, waste any time as well. I am pretty sure of that because they are quite fucked with, their financial fair play thing as well. So they also need that money. They are also desperate as we are. So yeah, I don't think that it will, it will be any more late other than tomorrow. I am hoping And in my analysis, if you ask me, I really think that we would get a green signal tomorrow at the very latest. I think so. Because it does not make sense from either of the club to waste any time on that deal, man. It's not sensible for any of the club, whether it's Manchester United or Inter Milan, man. Rohit is saying, no way. It's better we get a Harry Kane than someone with less than 9 goals last season at that fee. Exactly, man. We are not going to get HOJLUND for 85 million. I don't know if it's true, but as every other outlet is saying that it's going to be 85 million, I guess it can be true. But if it is the case, I'm pretty sure Manchester United will not indulge in that stupidity. They should not, they would not, and you know what? They could not, because they do not have the money to even kid with that deal. So yeah, man, even if Manchester United wants to be stupid and go out and pay 12 million for HOJLUND, we can't be that stupid because we cannot afford to be that stupid. We just do not have the money. I will see you one report that is coming out regarding Amrabat. A lot of people have said that Man United do have an interest in Sofian Amrabat, but they would have to sell players before any deal can happen. I will read it again. But they would have to sell players before any deal can happen. And that is regarding Amrabat. And how much does Amrabat will cost us? Around 25 million. So we can't go out and, buy a 25 million player not without selling our players first. So we simply do not have the money. We do not have the financial power right now to go out and buy players, even if they cost as less as 25 million. We would still need to go out and sell players to buy those, to secure those deals. So I really don't know that Manchester United have the ability to even be that stupid regarding that HOJLUND deal, man, even if they wanted to. Yeah, man. Hello, Ugni, thank you for joining, man. He's saying train Rashford to be a striker is already good at finishing. Garnacho left wing, Emran or Greenwood right wing, use the money to upgrade the midfield or defense. Man, believe me, that is the thought process that has been planted in our mind by the Glazers. Why should Manchester United be the only club to compromise that in every aspect? Please let me know your thoughts in that, Ogni. Please let me know that. Why should we be the only club who is, compromising in every year in, year out? We are compromising in our forward position, our midfield position, our defense position, and all that stuff. And believe me or not, goals wins you games. No matter how big a fortress you have made in the defensive area, the only thing that you can achieve from that thing is a draw, and that means 1 point. If you have a really great defense, you have the greatest defense in the world. So yeah, you can stop the opponent from scoring the goal. Yeah, done, finished. But we are not able to score as well. So what are we going to get from those matches? 1 point. And we do not want that. We want to win. How many matches we have seen that we could have won but couldn't because we have no striker? A club like Manchester United should have strikers, man. And why would we want Rashford to play the striker role? His natural role is left wing. Yeah, he can score here and there from the striker position, but he's not very comfortable. He's not at all very comfortable. He's not a box striker. What HOJLUND would have been, what Harry Kane is. Harry Kane is not a box striker as well, but he can be anything. That is Harry Kane, man. He's a world-class player. Why aren't we going for players like Victor Osimhen? Why? Why we are the only club who is going for their academy? Why Arsenal aren't doing it? Are they stupid to pay 100 million for Declan Rice? They could have easily gone in their academy as well and signed a player from there. Why is Manchester City buying players? Why is Chelsea buying players? Why is Liverpool buying players and not going to look into their academy? They will look into their academy in time and will give them some time to get accustomed in the play style as well. I know that our youngsters have played really well. The last match they played, it was fantastic. But it was a relegated lead side. You have to also keep that in mind as well. It wasn't like that we won, our kids won the match against number 1 City team. No, it wasn't like that. Believe me or not, they will get butchered in the field. Do you really think a player like Emran can beat Ruben Diaz? Do you really think that in your right mind that will happen? It will not happen, man. They will get butchered. and you will feel sympathetic towards them, and their career will be finished. That is the only thing that will going to happen, and the Glazers will make some money out of it. So yeah, man. No. If it's like that, bring Greenwood and leave that one. Yeah, man. I don't know what will happen. Whether we will go for Greenwood, we will go for HOJLUND, we will go for KOLO MUANI. I don't know, man. It's actually, it's actually boring me now. It is boring. Do something. We are, I don't know, over a month right now. I guess we are over a month right now. And what have we done? We have signed Mason Mount. That is the only thing we have done in all these times. It's already what, 14th of July. So in 1 month time, we will be playing our first Premier League match. And we do not have a number one goalkeeper, we do not have a striker, we do not have a Casemiro backup, and we do not have a, centre back option as well. I don't know what they're doing, man. I really don't know, man. Swaraj is saying Retina won't even entertain that idea to waste any more time playing with them. Ridiculous. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. He should not. Yeah, absolutely should not. Why he should be, indulging those stupid deals? He should not. No manager should indulge those kind of stupid deals, man. Rohit is here to lighten our mood, I guess. He loves Sheikh Jazim. We all know that Rohit is in love with Sheikh Jazim, man. And please, Rohit, if you have any contact with Sheikh Jazim, please ask him what the hell is he waiting for. He knew when he started dealing with Glazer that he is dealing with a fucking kid over there. They are actually, those 6 siblings are actually kids. They're in their mind, they're still kids. Believe me or not, they are kids. So they are, oh, no, I want to get pampered. I want billions of dollars, though we haven't, spent a single penny. So what? We are pampered child from the very beginning of our life. So Sheikh Jazim or Jim Ratcliffe should pamper us. Yeah. We want 10 billion. So if Sheikh Jazim wants to buy the club, just go and give them that money. If you are willing to give them that money, just walk the fuck off. Because believe me or not, I am pissed off at the bidders as well. I mean, what the hell are you waiting for? You have seen how Glazers work. They are not rational-minded people. You can't expect a rational deal with the Glazers. You cannot expect that. And a businessman such as Jim Ratcliffe, such as Sheikh Jazim, the way they have earned their way in our world, they should know that how the people like Glazers work. Rationality is not the thing they look for. So yeah, you have to be irrational, man. If you are not willing to pay irrational money, you should just walk off from the deal. Seriously. Manchester United should go to South America, get a best striker there for just 500,000. It could happen, man. Believe me or not. I really hope that happens, man. Believe me, if we are not going to buy players like Harry Kane or maybe Victor Osimhen, then even paying 50 to 60 million for Rasmus Højlund, it's costly, man. If we get a deal done around 50 to 55 million for Rasmus Højlund, it would still be stupid. Believe me or not. No other club would have paid that amount of money for Rasmus Højlund. If we are willing to, we are, able to do that deal within, 35 to 40 million, it would have made some sense. That yeah, we are signing a raw talent who have that potential to be a world-class striker at some point of the future. So yeah, we can spend 35 to 40 million. That is okay. That we can do. But spending even more than 50 to 55 million, it's overpaying. Let alone 85, man. Rian is saying that a much more younger Weghorst and nothing more. It worth 60 to 70 million for sure, regarding the fact that the 2 biggest flops of EPL, Anthony and that Ukrainian refugee from Chelsea, worth 100 mil. Seriously, man. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what to say to these men. I really don't know what is happening with our club. I really don't know. It's tiresome. It's boring. If you want to do a deal, just do it. If you want to walk away from that deal, just walk the fuck away. Why are you playing a tic-tac-toe with that, man? I really don't know. Seriously. Hi, Adam. Thank you for joining, man. He's saying they don't want to sell this lad, and that's why they triggered this massive release clause. I don't know, the transfer market is so inflated like this nowadays. Yeah, man. We have seen that a player performing, maybe they give a average performer a year, and they are like the wonder kid. If you want to get him, you have to pay 100 million. It is also the same with KOLO MUANI deal as well, man. What Frankfurt is asking for him, I know he's a good player. His stats are quite good. Not that something really mind-blowing, but good average, I must say. And they're asking 100 million for KOLO MUANI. I really don't know. And if you ask me, PSG was the one who actually spoiled that market by buying Neymar with 230 million, by securing Mbappe with 180 million. That was the time. After that period of time, we have seen clubs asking for stupid money for some players. We have seen that culture growing over and over in each passing year. And it will happen even more. And that is the exact reason I have always said that the football is right now, it's all about money, man. It's all about money. So why should Manchester United be the only club to show some morality? Why the fuck should we do that? Morality doesn't win you trophy in this modern day of football. No matter how harsh it sounds, how hurtful it sounds, it is the truth, man. Morality will not win you trophies. Money will. Money well spent will win you trophies. So yeah. Ishank is saying he'll be worth it. He will grow with better teammates. 100% success if you ask me, man. 85 million for HOJLUND. I can't predict that, nobody can in their right mind, in this entire fucking planet, can predict that HOJLUND will, be a hit for our club. You cannot say that. I know that there is a probability. Obviously, he has some potential. But yeah, after he has gained that potential, maybe Atlanta should have spent some more time so that, that HOJLUND have gained that potential in their under their management. And then only they should have go out and ask for that stupid amount of money. If HOJLUND have scored in their league, I don't know, 20, 30 goals in the last year, and assist maybe gave 10 to 12 assists and won the league. So yeah, then you can ask 85 to 100 million for a player like that. But not before that. You can't just make a prediction and pay the money because yeah, he will be a hit in the future. Then we will pay the money in the future as well. Let's make the deal now and we will pay you 20 million and we will give you the rest 65 when we win the league with HOJLUND. Let's do that. I don't think that Atlanta will comply with that. So why should we comply with Atlanta, man? Why? Shreyans is saying that love Atlanta for this. Just let that kid go and go for KOLO MUANI or Ramos as number 9 and Felix on loan. Yeah, man, I would be, out of this planet if that really happens. If we actually sign KOLO MUANI and loan in Joao Felix, that would be fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Even if we can buy Rasmus HOJLUND in a decent deal and still go out and loan in Joao Felix, I think loaning in Joao Felix is the cheapest option we have. One of the best option as well. Believe me, man. This is, I don't know why aren't we opting with, that Joao Felix deal. I really don't know. We are linked with that, but not very heavily linked. I do hope that we do get heavily linked, man. Hello, Jason. Thank you for joining, man. Are there no other options, especially in the Southern America? 32 appearances with 9 goals is too low for a player worth that much about that much. Greenwood will deliver more if given that 9 spot in rotation to use Leziam and Martial, or better still, have Martial on the flank with Greenwood or Rashford airing non-altering number 9 role. Yeah, it can happen, man. We don't have the money, so anything can happen. Rahul is saying, no, United should walk away and leave home alone. Let him be in a few seasons. From now, Atlanta, he would sell him for 20 million to Saudi Arabia, same as Lazio did with Savage. Wolves did with Neves for lesser to nothing amount. Yeah, man. Yeah, what I just said. If we are so sure, if Atlanta is so sure that HOJLUND is going to be a generational talent in the coming years, okay, fine, we will comply with you that 85 million deal. But I will not pay you, upfront. I will give you 20 now, and I will give you the rest amount when we have won the league, when we have won the Champions League with Rasmus HOJLUND, when you have scored 30 plus goal in the Premier League, then we will come and give you the 65 million. Maybe we will give you 70 million, man, just out of happiness. So yeah, if they are, talking stupid, we should do that as well. Hello, Arithro. Arithro is saying, I would have signed him at all. I wouldn't have signed him at all. Even the first asking price is over the top. I mean, with those stats, do people think he's gonna become a good machine overnight? He's to watching United fight for the top 4 once more. Yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously, as I've said, you can't expect HOJLUND to join United and he will be playing the Premier League for the first time. And the only similarity he has with Haaland is that name. Their name is quite similar. And other than that, they have nothing in common. So you can't expect to bring in HOJLUND and perform and expect him to performing like Haaland. It will not happen. It will absolutely not happen, man. If he even can, manage to score 10 goals, I would say that, yeah, he have done even, more than our expectation. So why would we want to pay 85 million for a player from whom we will be expecting as less as now, 10 goals or maybe less than that? So yeah, if he has scored 9 goals in Serie A, I really don't think that he would be able to, score more than that in Premier League, man. Believe me. Hi, Obilu. Thank you for joining, man. Smacks up another Maguire moment. There's no way he's worth that at this stage. However, we could make it work with 45 million now and 40 million in add-ons to be achieved by various dates over the length of his contract. Provided they aren't being ridiculous and are willing to deal, it could be possible for both sides to feel like they have got what they want. Exactly, man. Obiluk, what Obiluk have just said, you have made a fantastic point, man. That is exactly, if there is any way we want to make that deal happen, we should proceed that way. We absolutely should proceed that way. Yeah, if you are going to, ask for stupid money, let's comply with that, but not upfront. Not upfront. We will have some, What just happened? Can you guys see me? Can you guys watch the video? Can anyone please confirm me that is the video still going, man? Anyway, I guess it is happening. Okay, anyway. So yeah, man. So if we want to, secure that HOJLUND deal, we should, proceed the way what Obiru just suggested. Shibayon is saying that they are asking because Man United is interested in him. Otherwise, the boy isn't worth more than 40 million. Yeah, man, they are kidding with us. They know that how shitty. See, the thing is that if we can understand how shitty our negotiators are, I'm pretty sure they know that as well. So yeah, man, they are just trying to take advantage of that. But I don't know that. I really hope that Eric Ten Hag stops that from doing that happen. So yeah, man. Petrajini, go ahead and bid for 50 million for Ole Watkins. Force the move, proven in league and will score you plenty. Yeah, man, it can happen. Then let Man United sell and raise money to get Osimhen. Yeah, man. We see, the thing is that how many players can we sell? It is the mark of debate, man. It is up for debate. Believe me or not, there are players which we will be able to sell pretty easily. Players like McTominay, players like Elanga. So yeah, we will be able to let go of those players like Henderson, but players like Martial. When it comes to players like Martial, maybe Maguire, those are the hard selling process, man. Those deals particularly would be so hard to make. I really don't know there is any other club out there who will be willing to pay at the very least of 20 or 30 million maybe for a player like Harry Maguire or Martial, man. It's hard to find that. Siddharth is saying, it's like everything we do regarding transfers, homework not done, too many eggs in the one basket. Even the teams in the bottom half of the league get better deals. If this is the best way, they can come up with suggest there is a problem with our scouting system. There is not a problem with our scouting system, Siddharth. Believe me, our scouting system is actually good right now. We have made some changes over the years, especially in the last year after Eric Ten Hag came. He let go of a lot of scouting team and he implemented his team as well over there. The only thing that's shitty with us, it's our number one, it's our owner. Number two, it's our football director. And number three, it's our negotiators. Those are the three shitty aspects of our club. And that's why we get mugged. That is the exact reason we get mugged out of nowhere, man. And we go out and make stupid deals at the end of the transfer market. That is the exact reason, man. Rajdeep is saying compared to the 100 million for Anthony the flop, I guess 85 million is a bargain for this lottery ticket. I mean, man, you can say Anthony a flop, but I will say that he is a man in progress. Yeah, we have done that deal, and that is not Anthony's fault. That is not Eric Ten Hag's fault. Ajax have offered us to sell Anthony in the month of May last season, and we weren't able to do that, and we went after him in the late of August, and they asked for a stupid amount of money, and we were bound to give that money, because you know why? Because they needed a striker as well. Because it was so late in the transfer window, even they knew if they go out and sell Anthony, they would need a winger as well, and they will not get it cheap at the end of the market. So it was our fault that we let that happen. Otherwise, we could have secured that Anthony deal with 50 to 55 million, man. So yeah. Rishabh is saying, that's madness. Why can't United go for a good scoring striker? I don't know, man. Nobody knows. I don't know. You don't know. And seriously, if you ask me, Manchester United even doesn't know why are they this shit when it comes to transfer markets. I mean, seriously, how shit you have to be to be behaving that way, the way they are behaving for the past few years, every year. And what did our football director say in the month of January this year? We don't do deals in the winter transfer market. That is for peasant. The farmers do those kind of deals in January. We are like the king, the lion. So yeah, we don't make the small deals in January, man. We are interested in doing deals, in the summer transfer window. And what are we doing now? I don't know. It is not business, to be very honest. Whatever it is not a very good business, man, if you ask me. Yeah, man, everyone is, Shubhajit, Ritobroto, everyone is concerned with that 85 million price tag. Yeah, man, we all are. And I really don't think that Manchester United will indulge that, believe me or not. Gurpreet is saying, Greenwood is still available. I can't be bothered about having a striker when Mr. Natural Goal Scorer is still within the club. Who knows? He might start the season with us. Eric Ten Hag is unpredictable. Exactly, man. Eric Ten Hag is unpredictable. Believe me or not, whatever Eric Ten Hag is, the one thing he is for sure is that he is unpredictable. And he has given us some instance about that as well. He said that he has some huge plans regarding Ronaldo, and then he let go of Ronaldo. I have seen in every press conferences that he is so pleased with De Gea that his performance, he had given his best. He is very pleased with De Gea's service and all that stuff, but he let go of De Gea as well. So yeah, and as we have seen, that Mason Greenwood is still in our club. As I have said, that maybe loaning him out would be the best course of option. But the way that things are going, I really don't think that we can afford to let him go on loan. If we are not able to secure a proper number 9 this year, I am pretty sure Greenwood will play for us. Doesn't matter how bantered he gets by the, opponent fan or even by our fan as well. But I guess we will opt for Greenwood if we are not able to, secure those deals. Believe me, man, if that can happen, that there is a huge probability that can happen. Ritobroto saying pull out of the deal and bring back Mason Greenwood. I would love to see Mason Greenwood, man, believe me or not. But there are things we can't deny that have happened. There are things maybe me, maybe you guys don't have that problem. We do not think that way. But there are people out there who will remember what had happened then. So yeah, I guess that is the main reason we aren't seeing Mason Greenwood. We all know that. But I don't know that Manchester United will be, that it is much longer lived in their, in their perspective as well, that they can't, let go of Mason Greenwood. If we are not able to sign a proper number 9 this season, believe me or not, we will see Mason Greenwood in our season, in our squad in the coming season, man. Rohit again have come and said, "Bhai, I love Sheikh Jazim." Yeah, man, we all love Sheikh Jazim. We just hope that Sheikh Jazim buys out the club. Even if it's too late, let's just go and buy out the club, man, so that he can invest, in the winter transfer window, the pheasant transfer window, the farmers transfer window, as our Lord, O King, football director has said that we are not interested in doing, summer transfers, winter transfers. Oh, We are so higher than that. We have such high level of standards. Yeah, we do not care to make business in the winter. And that just makes no sense. That just proves you how stupid they are. So anyway, man, those were all the news. Those were all the updates that's been coming out. I guess we have enjoyed the show, though there are some concerning thoughts. I really hope that Manchester United does not comply with the 85 million deal. And if they do, they should do it the way Obidup have suggested, that 40 plus 45 in add-ons over a 2, 3, 4 year period of time. That would be good, I guess. That could happen, but if not, let's move the fuck on and go for players like maybe KOLO, MUANI, maybe Harry Kane, maybe Victor Osimhen. And if we are not able to sign all those players, we know that we have an injured Martial, we have a substitute backup, Rashford, and we have a Greenwood. So yeah, I don't know what we Manchester United do, but we hope whatever they do, we get to know that as soon as possible. Eric Ten Hag gets to know that as soon as possible. And I'm really hoping with all the news that are coming out, I really guess that we will secure that ONANA deal tomorrow. Let's see that, man. And I will come, tomorrow as well with a video. So see you guys there in my next video. And good night, goodbye, see you tomorrow, man. Yeah, Rohit, goodbye, man, goodbye. Yeah, man, see you tomorrow. Kudos to you guys, man, for joining, for everyone. Thank you for joining, man. Love you, Red Devil, but take care. Love you, Rohit, man. Take care, you guys. Love you all the guys. Love all of you guys, man. And please take care. And we will see you tomorrow in the next video. Till then, goodbye, man, and take care. I'm ending it right now.